What's going on, wrestling fans? It is I, Steve Fault, and welcome to Ringside News. I'm pretty sure Chad Gable is dead. Just gonna guess, but by God, the new Wyatt family is here. The Wyatt Sicks, the ones we've been waiting for this whole time. The QR code that made some of us go absolutely bonkers. But they are here, and they are scary. But someone did suggest to me that this should have happened in October because then they would have had Halloween costumes. You and your friends could have gone out trick-or-treating or to a drunken party somewhere and dressed up as these crazy people. And I am so happy. I am so happy. Because, listen, personally for me, I don't know about you, but I loved Bray Wyatt. I loved his character. I was completely shocked that he suddenly was on Main Event every week fighting R-Truth or in a tag team with Matt Hardy. And then he became the Fiend and reinvented himself, became world champion. And, you know, Bray Wyatt was world champion too for about a month when Randy Orton tricked him and beat him. But it's good to see that forever, the Wyatt family is not just one person. It's the whole world. You can have multiple members. Even if Bray Wyatt has passed away, we can still keep his memory alive. And having the Wyatt family here, look at those creatures. They're disgusting and disturbing. I love them so much. So thank you. Thank you, WWE and Triple H, for realizing that people still adore these types of characters, these weird, bizarre characters like a Mankind, a Kane, an Undertaker. We have them here because of Bray Wyatt. The mind of Bray Wyatt. Well, yes, I am pretty sure that Chad Gable is dead. I don't know where that blood's coming from. Ears? His temple? But yet he did say in a podcast he re-signed with the WWE. But did they just kill him off? I'm confused and a little frightened and a little scared. And I think everyone else should be as well. The theme of the night, though, as I recall the Simpsons episode, here's my vest, here's my vest. Liv Morgan has stolen Dom's vest. And the Judgment Day is, I don't know how they feel about this, but Dom tries to get his vest back, but it seems that is Dom really trying to get his vest back or take off Liv Morgan's clothes? I don't know. I'm going to go with both, possibly, as Dom is removing the vest in the hallway as the cameraman's filming all of this. Damian Priest, the leader of Judgment Day, shows up, and he puts a stop to this. And he wants Liv Morgan to just leave Dom alone, but I don't think that's going to happen. Damian Priest seems like the only one who's not tricked by Liv Morgan. Dom is. It seems like Finn Balor is. He stole the damn credit card. Excuse me, the key card. Was that for him? Was that for Dom? JD is just fascinated by any woman. And Dom seems to be just hitting layups all day long. Swoosh after swoosh. 3-pointers. Oof. Good for you, Dom. But Liv Morgan is doing such an incredible job as this character, this new revenge tour, tricking Dom or actually liking Dom. I think it's all a trick just to screw with Rhea Ripley, take away your man, take away the Judgment Day, because at some point they're all going to trust her. Even Damian Priest is going to be like, oh, okay, Liv, you help me out in a bad situation, so I'll help you out. You can be in the Judgment Day. And then Rhea Ripley's going to lose her damn mind when she comes back as a babyface and kills everyone. But so far, though, I have really enjoyed this Liv Morgan character. It's different. I think my favorite version of Liv Morgan for a long time was the extreme Liv Morgan, where she would just jump off things and like the Jeff Hardy, but a Liv Hardy, but it didn't happen. I don't know what happened. Well, Ronda Rousey, I think, happened. The thing that makes me so happy is seeing Braun Breaker involved with Sami Zayn in the Intercontinental Championship, and then Sheamus gets involved as well. Sheamus has had his time in the sun, and I'm glad to see him still here doing his thing. But Braun Breaker, this dude, world champion, 1 year from now, just make him have an undefeated streak. It's tried and true. Just do it. Don't be afraid, WWE. Don't be a baby. Make Braun Breaker a streak. Beat Sheamus. Beat Sami Zayn for the championship. Who gives a shit about Chad Gable in that storyline? He's dead, apparently. So yet, we can have Braun beat Sammy, say at SummerSlam, and then from there, just plow through everybody. He doesn't have to have the longest reign, because when he becomes world champion, beating whoever this champion is next year, he can relinquish the Intercontinental Championship, not beating Gunther's streak, but having a reign. And he has 2 championships that make up some rule. Hey, you can't have both. Oh, sorry, buddy. Gives up the IC title. Never lost it, but he also didn't beat the streak of Gunther. Very excited for what's happening with Braun right now. And look who returned. It's the evil guy from Ace Ventura 2 who wears that white hat. No, it's Seth freaking Rollins, and he already wants a championship match. He wants a rematch against Damian Priest. I love wrestling so much because it doesn't take like a contract. It doesn't take you winning a tournament. Yes, he is the former champion, so he deserves a rematch. But in wrestling, really all you have to do is walk out and say, listen, Damian Priest, I want a match. And he's like, nah, I don't want to do that. And he's like, well, what are you, chicken? He's like, I'm not a chicken. Oh, what are you, chicken? I'm not a chicken. And then suddenly, boom, world championship match. But Seth does deserve a rematch. He was champion. Lost to Drew McIntyre. And then Damian Priest beat Drew McIntyre. So in reality, Seth Rollins doesn't deserve a rematch. He needs to call Damian Priest a chicken. That's the only way we're going to get that here. It was good to see him. And Pat McAfee is the greatest thing that has ever happened to wrestling commentary in the world. And that damn pen he has, making arrows and swooshes, breaking down that Finn Balor stole Liv Morgan's hotel key card last year. As Elite Club says, Pat is a treasure. It's true. When the aliens come, we must protect Pat McAfee because he's hilarious. And he has added a new element to Michael Cole, who a lot of fans, including myself, you know, I was in the JR era too for like 10 years. I was probably immature as well, young, go, oh, Michael Cole, oh, where's JR? And now it's like, I can't imagine who that poor bastard is that has to replace Michael Cole eventually. And maybe because now they have combos, you have Corey Graves, you have multiple layers to your commentary team. Wade Barrett, the NXT team with Vic Joseph and Booker T. There are people waiting in the wings to take over from Michael Cole if he can't do it anymore, versus before it was like, nope. Raw was the A show, SmackDown was the B show. So Pat McAfee, I thank you. And the biggest moment of the night, besides Chad Gable maybe being murdered, was Chad Gable and Otis breaking up officially. Alpha Academy is out. They don't want to be involved with Chad Gable anymore. And this, I'm worried about Otis, not Chad Gable, but he's probably dead, so it doesn't really matter. But Otis stepping away with Tozawa and Maxine Dupree. So now either some master plan by Master Gable, or Otis is now a babyface with Tozawa and Maxine Dupree, which leads me to believe that they're not going to do much with Otis. Because whatever happened at the end of Raw, where Chad Gable's bleeding, and we're supposed to believe that it's the Wyatts, but yet, like, there's going to be more to this, maybe? Or it's like, I think it could have been Otis. I think it could have been Tozawa. I think it could have been Maxine Dupree. I don't know if they're going to try to, like, twist us here. But yet Otis finally saying, you know what, I'm done. I'm done here. And we'll have to see, because every time he left now Chad Gable, what's he going to do now? Be like a sympathetic babyface? There's a lot of those. So I love Otis, but I fear what's going to happen next. I'll be honest. And there's a clip from Clash of the Castle. But thank you guys so much for watching my recap of Monday Night Raw right here on Ringside News. I've been Steve Fall. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.